Whew. And we are streaming. Hello everybody, welcome to Faster Than Light and some more randomly generated chaos. We played Adam on Friday, we're playing FTL today because it's a bank holiday, so extended weekend. How are none of you doing? There, Kara will get some people eventually, I am sure. It is an unusual time for me to stream in and of itself, but also it is the middle of the day here and not everybody would have a bank holiday off. Still, let's play some FTL. Currently, my main goal with this is to slowly get everything unlocked, including this darn thing. I have tried a number of times to do the rock missions and get that done. And every single time I have met with RNG just not playing ball with me to get this thing unlocked. So, yeah, it is possible to do it without the Rock Cruiser, but the Rock Cruiser has a guaranteed chance of getting the first stage for this. So that is generally what we want. There is obviously the other way we could try and unlock this, but that requires us to get A and B, and we need to get achievements with this darn thing. The first one, in theory, isn't massively troublesome. We need teleportations, boarding, and a lot of fire weapons. It's a setup that you'd have to do for it, but awkward. Defense drones with only missiles, a little more awkward in its own regard, but only because we have to find an enemy with missiles, and most of the ones that have defense drones will be later in the game when missiles are less effective. And they'll be able to do a lot of damage to us. And then obviously find the secret sector would unlock this anyway, so, you know, we got to get those two achievements. And also, the alternative, as I said, beat everything with A and B. You need two of these to unlock B with this. Have beaten it on A multiple times, trying to get this done. We're going to continue on. Apparently, I've not done the starter ship, so I think that might be what we end up doing here. 6 unique aliens, 11 systems installed. Repair back to full health, but it only has 1 remaining. Or we could do a stealth cruiser. Since nobody is here to tell me otherwise, I think we're just going to do the Kestrel for the moment. We only have layout A available at the moment. We have the Artemis missile launcher and a burst laser 2, which is not a bad little weapon. We can fire both these at the same time, but we're probably just going to focus on the burst laser for the moment because that is a good weapon. So, let me just go and quickly unleash chaos. Find some things, bear with. Okay, let's get started then. So on normal, with the Kestrel, which we shall rename the Minnow, and we shall head off. Okay. After playing with all the expanded stuff on. So as mentioned, start with a fairly standard setup. We have missiles, we have most things set up here. The usual sort of configuration. This is the default starting ship after all. So, let's head off and see if we can immediately die. We will never surrender our crew to a slaver. So this is a chance for us to pick up an additional crew member, which would be useful. Allow us to get all of our main stations sorted out. So currently we have weapons, engines, and piloting sorted out from that. We are actually going to fire an Artemis here because if we can knock out their weapons early, that's fine. Ion and a burst laser of some kind. We also can increase our dodge because we don't need medical right this moment. Alright, I want to take down our shields, provided it hits. Okay, so we want the Artemis to go in and knock out the shields, and then once that's happened, we will burst laser. Alright, so both weapons types knocked out. We shouldn't need that anymore. So now it's just a case of knocking them out with the remaining burst laser fire. Yeah, we only have 7 missiles, so we do have to be careful with the Artemis, and pretty much the only thing we're going to be using it for is knock down initial shields. But with 3 shots with the burst laser, actually, that's reasonably effective at just doing it anyway. Yeah, with the engines down, they have no evasion, so actually I should really go piloting rather than that, because they can technically evade with just the autopilot. Still, we pick up some scrap. So huzzah. We need as much of that as we can carry. Rebel automated starship pursuing a civilian ship. Weapons engaged. We shall, of course, aid them because it's a chance for double rewards. And again, they have shields, and again, we're going to have to bypass. That hull beam shouldn't be able to do a lot to us, but I think that's a heavy laser. So that potentially could knock it down and then allow this thing to start buzzing at us. See? That happens. So we want to knock out either the drone could get annoying if we don't deal with it fast, in all honesty, but the only way they can break our shields is if the weapons go, so we'll go that way around. There we go. So now that should not be able to harm us in the slightest, and it's just a case of getting there. They will slowly repair, even though they don't have crew, but, you know. Alright, let's aid them. They have given us a firebomb, which is another missile-based weapon that we don't actually want, I don't think. Fire's an interesting effect, but it's not something that we really care all about. Still, it's something we can sell. Distress beacon, and if we go there, we're going to get trapped. So we can't go and deal with the distress beacon. Should probably have mapped this out a little better, but we should in theory have time. We're going to go through both of these to slow down the pursuit anyway. If we go there, we will get trapped because there's no way to move on from it except back the way we came. Onwards. Quarantine level 5 in effect. Okay, well, that unfortunately gives us nothing. We could go here first. So we shall. Maximizing the number of steps. We've entered an asteroid field with a scout. Okay, so we shouldn't need to fire the Artemis because the asteroids will occasionally hit and knock out the shields. Problem is, that will work both ways. And we don't have a crew member to speed up shield regeneration just yet. Also, they've now knocked out us ions and hit shields, so shields are in trouble. We also have a fire, so let's get you out there and let's go and vent. And vent to take out the fire and prevent additional damage. Alright. Burst laser. Fire. Alright, their weapons are out, so it's now just a case of surviving the asteroids, getting our shields back up, hopefully. Yeah, we'll keep you in shields for the moment because we want the faster regeneration with everything going on. Alright, they now can't avoid, so provided we get that last hit in, should be fine. So lucky with asteroid RNG, we can just take them out. Okay, that's fine. So we gain 14, and we move on into the ion. We probably needed to heal up first, and we probably could have done. But we've moved on anyway. Alright, we're going to attack the automated ship to get to the station. Unfortunately, because it's ion, we can't see inside the area, but we know we've dealt with all the venting, so we'll leave that alone. They're armed with what looks like a standard type of laser and that. We're going to fire an Artemis to get past shields. And take out weapons. We fire 3 shots, so it's not too critical for us to not set things up. We could probably actually also fire for the time being, but it's a bad habit to get into generally. See, that's fine in that case because of the sync up, but as this goes on, it won't be. Right, that should hopefully have enough that we can go back in there and gain some more weapons experience. Yeah, this thing should not be able to harm us anymore. Right, burst laser. Alright, investigate the station, and we have an anti-ship fire drone. We don't have a drone system yet, and it's very expensive to do both weapons and drones in the main, but hey, it's a thought process that we have. Huts, let's get you back in there and get you healed up. And since you are, we'll move you back. And let's actually remember to save crew positions here because this is where they're currently sorted. Alright, we have 82 scrap. We're getting to a reasonable level now, but we want to save that in case we come up with a shot with anything interesting. 5 fuel for 2 drone parts is a good trade because we don't use drone parts at the moment. So that sorts us out there. We do have a store. 82 scrap is not a great amount, but we do have a couple of things we can sell as well. Drone recovery armor would be useful. Battery charger I like, because I do like the batteries in this game. Advanced FTL is a possibility, but not one that I think we want to spend 50 for if we can avoid it. Hacking is useful, but let's see what we've actually got to work with. So selling for those, we're up to 132. We can do a full repair because might as well. We don't need to buy fuel. Missiles is a possibility. We need to pick up a level 1 weapon soon-ish, but I think what we can do now is invest in level 2 shields. And I think that's all. Yeah, level 2 shields is definitely the play here. Instead of the division of cunning planning involved, possibly cunning planning, or I just vent the system out while our O2's down and then end up stuck in medical, unable to do anything, and sitting there until the end of time. That's what I did on my last major Zoltan run, right towards the end. Oh dear. But anyway, let's carry on. We currently need our missiles. I mean, I'd like to get rid of this, but until we do, it's still useful. It is also a bypass, so we will ignore that for the moment. There's another store there, but no stuff. We also might not have the time to do all 4 of these, so I think we're going to have to go to the store and see what they've got. They have a weapon that we can trade for. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think our thing is actually that good, is it? So like for 19, so we have 49. We do not have enough to buy a better weapon. Which is a shame. But that is unfortunately... Yeah, that is unfortunately a thing we can't do anything with. Alright, yeah, we might have the time to do one more, actually, but we'll see. Maximize the encounters. We will attack the Slave of Scum and see if they offer us a slave of their own accord. I say of their own accord, just if they offer us a slave. We will go with that, and we will wait and see what this ends up needing to be a thing, but it's probably going on their weapons because both of those seem to be defense drones. So no point in taking up the drone systems. Okay. Don't think they can do a lot to us now, as long as that's the case, so we don't need the Artemis for the moment. Shields down. Take out the piloting so they can't dodge. They offer us John. We will take John. And nearly destroy the ship anyway. Alright, so John is going to be our anti-fire shield officer. Because why not? Moves slower, has additional hit points, so he can go off and potentially bash people on other ships if we get teleportation later, which would be quite fun. Yeah, we definitely don't have time to do shenanigans, so over to here. Let's go searching for the rebel ship because of additional scrap. Alright, see if he is able to be taken down quite easily here. We will fire another missile at the shields. Burst laser at their weapons, and see how this goes. Okay, both systems weakened but not taken out at this point. However, I still don't think we necessarily need the Artemis firing as well. I mean, we've only got 4 missiles left anyway, so... With 2 shields and a officer regenerating, we should be fine to just slowly grind them out this way. Alright, they can't fire back. So, take out the O2, see if we can suffocate them to death. I think it's a bit optimistic, but you never know. Oh no, they're trying to escape, so we can't do that anymore. FTL delayed because they unfortunately are using their pilot to repair things. Now it's charging. And it's doomed. Alright, let's grab some scrap. 3 fuel, 1 drone at 16. Alright, on to the next sector. So we have civilians or Zoltans? Probably a good idea to go Zoltan, but we got a very nice end to the game if we can get past this section. Problem is double nebula. How much do we fancy dealing with slugs this early on? Alright. So we have a store, we have a few nebula that we can go through to try and extend and build up some scrap to get back to the store, so we will do that. We're going to secure the ammunition, because actually we could kind of do with some more missiles. Hopefully we can leave the ship in one piece. So we could absolutely cut the engines for... we need that dodge. Alright. They also have mind control, I've just realised. This could get fun. Alright. Unfortunately, we can't counter mind control, which also gets fun. Might also be that they just don't have the power for it, actually, given they also have the storm issues. Chain burst, and our fire rock needs to go and deal with that. Especially as we can't actually fight back at the moment. Stop dying! You're under orders. Stop dying. Also, our O2's out, which is a thing. So let's put that back on. Good news is, no O2 would fix the other issues. Right, we don't need... Well, you might as well repair it, but we don't need that anymore. Don't need that. Arguably don't need... We don't need oxygen. Oxygen would slow us down. Alright, gonna have to fire back and try and deal with some of this. We still can't bypass their shields yet, but we can at least damage them. We may also have to put a point into engines because we may have to run away here. Whose bright idea was this? Go fix O2. Burst laser, shields. Hull at 75. Alright, Rockman back on shields. Oh, I see. Unfortunately, the doors are completely out, so we're going to have you in here putting that out. Good news is we're almost out of oxygen as well, so there's that. Oh, this is going to get awkward. Alright, O2's back on. If you can repair the doors, provided they're not on fire, we can vent the middle and hopefully solve that. I blame the rocket well. Shields are ioned, but we don't have the power for those anyway. Can continue to charge the thing while that's happening, though. Right, intruders detected. Oh, that's because they finally decided to power up their darn... Right. Well, I don't want to kill you. I do need the doors open, though, for other things. Like, for example, the continual burnination of all of our area. That also didn't last very long, so that's fine. Get the doors fixed. Artemis on weapons. Because if we can actually get that fired, we might actually be able to deal with them. Right. Meanwhile, you two, repair shields, please. O2 low, but that's fine. We're causing that. Don't need power to medical. We do have the ability to jump now, so we don't need to charge that anymore. We could just escape. We are now down to 3 missiles. Yeah, put some power into O2 because people want to breathe. Ungrateful people. Alright, back in there, try and repair it. If I hear one more complaint about the lack of oxygen. Oh, and now they're trying to escape. Alright, well, blast missile then. Just got to take them out any which way. Might as well keep the focus on that. See, the rock's a traitor as well. Right. Shields off. Healing up. Get everything repaired. Get the people repaired. Well, that was an entertaining jump, given everything was going quite well up to that point. Save positions. We're down to 2 missiles. Make sure we have at least 1 powered up when we go to the next area. Yeah, we're going to have to go around. Fortunately, I might have to also use some of this scrap to actually heal up. Okay. Burst laser. More evasion, more shields, please. Always blow the airlocks off. It's the only way to win this game. Have no oxygen. I also don't want to fire missiles, but we'll keep that saved up just in case. Let's take out their weapons. Because they have missiles, being rock folks, they always do. So therefore, making sure they don't fire their darn missiles is of paramount importance. Alright, that's split up there. Alright, this should be fine. No need to fire missiles at the moment. See, a nice calm level 2 nebula encounter as opposed to what we had last time. And we are rewarded with 17 scrap. Well, nebula free. I get no storm. This is fine. Unfortunately, there's nothing here, so this was a almost complete waste of time. Mantis ship with teleporters. Right. Begin anti-mantis tactics. I've just vent everything. Actually, this ship is not good for venting, I just realised. Given where all the critical systems are located. Oh well. Burst laser the weapons. See if we can sneak through a missile before they board us. They did not, and they went straight for you. Rockman, deal with that. The rocks are okay in combat. They have additional health, which helps. Mantises, though, are definitely the best. Oh. There we go. Are definitely best given nothing else. Also, you are dead. Right, Burst Laser 2. Let's take out... Actually don't have the ability to harm us, I don't think. They've only got a beam weapon. So with 2 shields, they can't actually do anything to us. So we're going to shoot the row 2 out. And then we're going to shoot their healing out, and then we're going to keep those 2 under just under that kind of threat. See if we can actually kill the ship off. Right, no healing for you. Oh, we're going to kill them first. Our weapon's too good. And I don't have the ability to board them back. Also, given how quick that was, they have an NG on board. Oh, we know they're in there repairing that, but yeah. The only hope was that the second shot would kill them, and the third didn't, but hey. We might get into boarding fun later. In the meantime, to the store and basically to repair this beaten up wreck of a ship. Zoltan crew is always good. Magnet battery I like, but I think what we're going to be doing is... None of these are skilled. we'll take a Mantis. We will also repair a hull. And we will have the Mantis just hanging out on the doors, because that's usually the safest place they can be. Speaking of which, let's actually close the doors. Gain some points back and start planning our way up. We haven't picked up a new weapon, so we have no need to gain anything there. I guess the only thing we're really building towards is level 3 shields and possibly just whatever random weapon upgrades we find. They've caused some nasty deep space dementia. Before you consider finding help for them, they open fire. Fair enough. Not enough power while we got that open. Alright, well, let's knock down the shield as fast as we can, because unfortunately that is the way Zoltans work. We can go sensors and actually find out what they're doing in there. Only 2 of them, but we don't have the capacity to really kill them off, so... Certainly not if they're going to do that. Yeah, the bomb's the problem. Otherwise, we could just try some shenanigans, but... Fine. How about the shield regen? Not that it helps against the bombs, but... If we see another bomb, we're going to have to run him out. Oh, that's piloting. I missed that. Okay. Alright, burst laser. Fire on weapons. Alright, repaired. You can go back to shield regen. You can go back to spying. Alright, let's try kill the pilot while we mess around with things. I do like the way the rocks repair things in this game. Yeah, let's see if we can take them out. They shouldn't be able to dodge, so that should work. 17 scrap. If we go there, we're trapped, so we're going to have to start making progress. Unfortunately, nothing here. There is a store, but we have so little scrap, we can't really do much with that, so... this is one of the encounters we need for that darn crystal ship. Unfortunately, wrong order. We will participate in the study and gain 12. Percussive maintenance does work. 2 distress beacons, so opportunities for bonus scrap. We will, I think, deal with this one and see what happens. Can we spare some fuel? We probably can't. We only have 8 ourselves. Which is unfortunate. Picking up a single life form. Let's investigate. Looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Let's bring him on board. Well, we lost a crew member. We lost our weapons person. Mantis, you're promoted. That's unfortunate. So overall, that's not the greatest of RNG for us. Didn't even get any scrap out of those 2. Crew profiling to identify fugitives of the Empire. We will submit to profiling. 5 charges of utter villainy. Nope. Alright, Zoltans are not the greatest in combat, but they're probably still going to beat us in that case. And also, they knocked out our weapons. We're probably just going to have to try and run away from this one. Rockman, come forth. Also got to be aware that these things will explode when they die, so let's go and grab some healing. Run away. Alright. More of that. Alright. I had enough of this. Although if they do knock out our oxygen, that's going to get awkward. We lost a crew member because explosion death. Nope, I think we just about survived that. Right, get fully healed and then we'll see. We still can't actually do anything to the ship, really. Two missiles and then we're pretty much out of options. Alright, you're fully healed. You should be able to go fix O2. Missile missed. Okay, we don't have a way of actually doing anything to them then. So this is going to be a jump. Once O2 is fixed. You will fix O2 before you suffocate to death. Thank you. Oh dear. I mean, we could stay here and train, in all honesty. This would be very boring, but I don't think they can actually do anything to us, based on everything. I only have one missile left, and the only thing I can do to possibly kill them is knock out O2 and hope they don't ever get around to repairing it, but those were additional crew that were on our ship, so... yeah, we need another weapon. Oh boy. I suppose one thing we can do. Let's go and quickly scan. Yeah, they have two. They're not firing particularly quickly because they're not on the ship. Well, I suppose we're staying here and having a nice, lovely holiday. I mean, we do have the Rebel flagship to worry about, but it's going to remain where it is while we sit here, staring at each other. Yeah. Cheesy though this is, I don't think 10% faster shield regen is actually that required. We'd get that in the course of things anyway. The dodge could be relevant though. Also, yeah, the dodge could be relevant. Go back to your dodge stations. There we go. 20%, 1 in 5. We can just sit here for the next 2 hours and just max out our skills. Until they get bored and wander off, which they wouldn't do. Oh well, let's just go. This entire sector has been nothing short of terrible for us thus far. We're liberating this planet in the name of the new galactic government. No, we'll protect the way of life. Not enough power because we got that out. Burst laser, fire. Not going to fire the missiles because we're going to need that. Alright, weapons damaged. Well, they're firing flak at us. They do have a flak gun. Okay, weapons continually damaged, but this is acceptable for the moment. They don't have any healing, so we could actually kill them with the, or just kill the person who's slowly repairing this and hope that. No, oh, they get that back now, so that's unlikely to matter. Let's quickly shift you into there and just see if we can find out where they're currently positioned. They do have a person in there. No idea on his current hit points levels, but. So yeah, this is actually probably training our shields and evasion better, so we might just stick to this. the slow killing off method anyway. Alright, that's down. Focus on O2, I guess. You never know, we might be able to asphyxiate them to death. Let's find out how that's going. They're not bothering to repair it, and also I've just damaged that system again, so... Well, let's hold fire and see if this works. Because if they're not repairing O2 for weapons, then we might have a shot at this. But they're going to repair it too... Nah, they're going to get it up and running too quickly. How dare you not let us asphyxiate you to death? We do, however, pick up a new weapon, Ion Blast 2, which would be awesome, but we need a lot of power for that. Well, let's hope for a ton of scrap in the next area. We will, of course, aid the civilian ship, and we should put you back on shields. Right, so Zoltan and an NG are the only two crew members. Ion and a laser. We have level up some evasion. The extra 2% may be relevant later. In the meantime, keep the focus on their weapons. And really wish I had some way to board them or kill them off in amusing and fun ways. Because you get a ton more scrap for doing that. Shields damaged. They have Ion Stun, but that's not really going to be too relevant. We have 2 shields. Boom, 18 scrap, free fuel, and we even get some from that as well. So we're up to enough missiles that we can actually fire our weapon occasionally. Uncharted Nebula or Uncharted Nebula. We're going to go for the Uncharted Nebula. In the urgent need to upgrade our weapons. Well, let's head here first. Two fuel for 4 missiles. No, fuel's more important. We also don't have a shop anywhere around at the moment, so that's not great. Smugglers ran away from beacons. We're going to attack the pirates. Alright, we're now up against double shields. So, Artemis to break through, burst laser to maintain, and yeah, we badly need that third weapon online. Okay, shields damaged. Gonna keep the focus on their shields for the moment. Because I think we got enough shield power to survive their current laser weapons, so... They don't want to fight, they're trying to escape. Well, we don't want them escaping. Escaping would be terrible. FTL is delayed, though. They're not currently piloting away. Free fuel, 7 missiles, 15 scrap. That's tempting. But if we let that third shot go through, we'll just take everything. So... 3, 7, 15. 2, 1, 16, and Hector. Hello, Hector. Your job is to be on sensors because I think you have the ability to light detect anyway. We're up to 4 races currently. We only need 2 more and we can get the one of the achievements checked off. Meanwhile, let's head this way. Nebula, very dangerous. Next time, humans will die. There aren't that many of us on here. But yeah, we now get to see where everybody is, which is quite awesome. Also means you probably shouldn't be in there. We should probably have you on doors rather than that. We have enough to currently work with, though. I'm going to go Artemis into the shields, Burst Laser into shields, and hope that's going to be good enough for the time being. It's also a rare Mantis ship that can't actually board us. Alright, doors need repaired. Oh, there was a hull breach I hadn't quite registered. Alright, let's fire the Artemis at their weapons as well, because I think the missiles are a problem. So slowing those up is advantageous for us. They also don't have the ability to heal, so we might actually be able to sneakily get through this. We don't need you on that anymore, but we might, if we actually put you in... No, our sensors are completely out in the nebula anyway. Right, Burst Laser. We might be able to just passively kill this person, which would be nice. I don't think we'd be able... there's no way we'd be able to do enough damage to... Or enough person damage to be able to actually kill and sort that out. Additional evasion, though, 24%. 1 in 4 chance of dodging any attack now. Provided our engines and pilot are actually working. Also, Mantis take an awful long time to fix anything. Oh, I'll put Hector on there to heal, but actually we don't have healing currently. Might as well also fire for the time being, though. We'll turn that off if we leave. Additional dodge. We have a fire on board. Oh, that's 75, but theirs is done. Right, fire resolved. Then we've got to work out if there's actually a hull breach there or not. Now, we're slightly concerned because I don't know why I'm exploring the ship with the slowest member of the crew. But as far as I can see, no hull breaches for us to worry about, so awesome. Okay. Let's save our scrap for the time being, because we still could find a store. And while difficult, we are actually still able to deal with things at the moment. Alright, we will attack the pirate. This one does have the ability to board us. Alright, let's fire our last missile off and hope. Listen to Slug to attack us. That does not feel like a good idea. They are not great in combat. They have reduced hit points, actually. No, they don't have reduced hit points, but they're still not great in combat. Oh, one dead. Actually, we do have the power for this at the moment. Move Artemis down. Trying to escape. That's a problem. You know what? We'll accept that offer because we actually could do with a few missiles. Alright. Get people healed up. They don't need oxygen for the moment. And return to your stations. Secret weapon, you say? And what secret weapon would this be? Of slime! Oh, this is true. This is actually very true. This is the most likely place to be a shop, but it is on its own, and we'd have to backtrack. Still better than nothing. Nothing there. And there isn't even a store there. Perfect. Alright. Shields up. Burst laser on weapons. Artemis fire on the shields. Actually, we'll fire that off once the shields get hit by the Artemis. They can't board us either. And actually, as long as we've got shields up, they don't actually have the ability to harm us. So, yeah, we could just take this kind of slow. Oh, they do have double ions, so that actually means they could harm us, actually, from that. Alright, fine. We'll fire one more Artemis at their weapons. No, they're taking out our sensors. Whatever will we do? I've got auto fire still on. I meant to turn that off. Bad habit, but still, the ship's nearly dead anyway. 3 hits, so we got it. 2 misses, perfect. I mean, that pilot's got to be reasonably good at his job. Alright, they're spending their time healing, which is fine for us. Boom, 27 scrap. Okay, so we would need 5 to get the Ion Blast online. We're not quite there yet. So let's hope we can find something we can use. Another pirate to attack. Okay. Take out the shields. See what happens. Actually, we know what's going to happen at this point. There's on resilience. Alright, best laser 2. Weapons. Not that we're going to get in at the moment, but now we can fire an Artemis at their weapons and actually try and weaken things a little bit. Because they are hitting us, unfortunately, through 2 shields. Missile missed. And we're out of missiles. Perfect. Hull at 50. Yeah, I think just focus fire on that for the moment. Also, oh no, Hector has to... our Mantis has to repair things. And he's fairly rubbish at it. But everybody else is training quite nicely. We now have additional shield recharge. Unfortunately, nothing improves our accuracy. That's entirely based on their dodge value. And thus, we sat staring at each other until the end of time. Except that they're going to win if this keeps up. God darn it, they're going to win. I'm going to have to leave. Yeah, sticking around there, we would just have lost. Alright, so we have beams. We don't have anything to sell except possibly the Ion Blast. Could sell the Artemis as well for a little extra scrap. We have no missiles at the moment, and we need to upgrade. So let's let's get the upgrade going on. So we now have Iron Blast 2 and Burst Lasers to do some actual damage. That's going to be our configuration for the time being. Now we need to urgently look towards Weapon 3. We actually have time to go back and do this beacon, so we shall. Attack the pirate. Alright. So, Iron Blast, continually focus on there. Burst Laser, continually focus on there. Iron Blast is a really quick firing weapon, which is good, because that will also level up your ability to fire weapons faster. At this point, auto fire makes a little bit of sense, because we don't have too many timing implications to worry about. Alright. And leveling up on piloting, so we now have a 27% dodge. Actually, I mean, we could. Oh, they're trying to escape now. Alright, fine. Iron out their piloting. The good news is, you can just set it up so that they just cannot use any of their systems, which is quite funny. 2, 3, and 18. We no longer need missiles, so 18 scrap seems bad. We're just going to let that shot finish hitting them, because they were going to die anyway. 1 less scrap. Technically speaking, that was a bad deal for us. Oh well. Right, let's get our wounded people into medical. Let's actually put medical on for a little bit. And actually resave where the crew is supposed to be. I actually wouldn't mind having you in sensors, but you know. The only benefit we get about that is knowing what the hit points of people are, which we don't necessarily need. We don't have an easy way of killing crew anyway, so... Alright, next sector. We can go to Rock-controlled or Rebel-controlled. Rock-controlled is going to be entirely missiles. Rebel-controlled should be better for us, we hope. Distress Beacon. Alright, we will hail them to offer assistance. We will try to shield our ship. The ship was yours and lose some hit points. Yep, we gained 23 scrap, 4 damage to our hull. We didn't lose any systems, though. So that's something. Could start going for some evasion upgrades, but I think we really want to save for shields 3. So we need 150, basically. And as soon as that is possible, we need it. Okay, time to... Intruders on board. Right. There are no enemy ships for us to worry about, so we are going to do Operation Open All the Doors. Fortunately, we can't open... No, I was going to say open all the doors, but actually we do need to keep some of these open at the moment. I don't even know where they're beaming in from right now, but we'll find out. Beaming in from there, that's not great. Alright, Hector, move across, and let's open that up. Could do with somebody on door duty, but hey. Actually, if you're in a one-on-one fight, that's not too bad. Right. Okay, that's dealt with. Rockman, help out. Or, you know, just actually fight him. Okay, close all doors. Solar flare imminent. Actually, having all the doors open is probably... Well, that's timing, isn't it? Alright, let's get out of here once we can. We might end up straight into a fight, but I don't want to be near that and take some more additional fire damage. Automated drone. Okay. So you'll put things out. Let's return everybody back to where they're supposed to be, with the exception of you sticking there. They do have a beam and a thing. So let's go with this. Keep ioning those shields. More fire. And yeah, we actually need somebody to help repair weapons right now, so... Alright, ions, targeting, piloting. Close all doors. Alright, so the only thing to worry about now is the drone, which shouldn't be able to harm us by itself. And Hector might as well repair the sensors. Which for some reason I thought was done, but no, that was a notification up there. Now the pilots down, they shouldn't be able to dodge us, but they're apparently staying alive quite a while here. Well, this is good training for his weapon speed, if nothing else. Excellent. Quite a lot of scrap there. So we're nearly up to level 3 shields with the way things are going. Alright, return and jump. We need to go up and right anyway, so this is almost vaguely in one of the directions we need to go in. Okay. Ion Blast targeting weapons, Laser Burst targeting... They have crew regeneration, so we can't steal this ship. I guess actually damaging their shields isn't the worst thing. Alright, aim for that, see if we can get the shields down. Alright, so the piling's out. They've again damaged our sensors. They don't like us knowing things. Alright, let's start focusing on their weapons a little bit, because we are starting to take some... I hadn't realised quite how critical we were. Yeah, this is bad. Situational awareness there. I didn't actually register how few hit points we were getting from that. Oh well. That happens. So still have to do A and B with both of those. We do have a few B-type cruisers we could go with, in all honesty. We even have one C-type cruiser, because apparently they actually finished both sides of the NG mission. Which is interesting. Starts us off with a Lanius, dual lasers, and a really weird layout, in all honesty. With a lot of O2 control, but no ability to just completely flood the ship with space. Except, you know, having our Lanius go and deal with things. I think, do we have Slug B? We don't have Slug B, actually. I need to get one more objective out of this, which is 13 every locations before Sector 8. Vision of every room of the enemy ship without functioning sensors. Which, depending on how early we get teleporting, is quite easy. But I mean, the reason was I hadn't registered that we were up against double lasers. I know we were low, I didn't quite register we got that low because we had double shields and I assumed that would be fine. But hey, this is why we need free shields. Oh well. It's not the most silly reason I failed to win this game at any point. We do have results in C as well, actually. But I have all the achievements for this, so I don't necessarily need to do anything with the C ship. Let's go. I haven't done anything with the Mantis. It's the last one I unlocked, so we're going to go Mantising. So basically, yeah, just send a couple of people over and try and kill the ship off multiple times. Kill 20 ships by Sector 6 in the Mantis. That should be fine. Kill 5 enemy crew in a fight without taking hull damage or losing a crew member while using the Mantis. That seems tricky, but if we have enough shields, that might be doable. Kill the last enemy with the last crew member on their ship. Okay, so basically we go down to 1. If we're absolutely losing, we can potentially try and just get that. But hey, let's go. So, weapons, less useful here. We actually have a really bad weapon in many ways. So, we are not interested in weapons. We can put our NG into the middle of a ship here. We can put you across there. We do need a weapon upgrade rather urgently, ultimately. But, you know, this is fine. Alright, so we can go straight to the store, which doesn't really give us a lot. So let's teleport over here instead. Alright, weapons hot. Okay, so small bomb that does fire damage rather than anything else. We are kind of... Oh, that's why we don't have that. There we go. Basic laser, take out the shields, and then we're beaming across and killing things. Missile hit, beam across. They have a Rockman, and their medical facility is right there. So we're going to go and try and kill their medical team off here. They might be able to just outspeed us here, but... Actually, that would have been a better idea. Let's go back and hurt their shields. Back we go. More weapons training required. Also, we are just being destroyed here. Well, we lost teleporting. Some of the ship is on fire. This might be a hard reset here. We'll see. Let's vent as much as we know about for the moment. Yeah, no way to easily vent all that off, actually. Basic laser that only does 1 point of damage to things. Slow repairing. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this one. And by this one, I mean this battle. Yep, I think this is a reset. Alright, well, let's try that again, shall we? We are still going to go with the same kind of tactic here of just, you know, try and board them, see what happens. Hopefully take out their medical facilities first, but we need a second gun, actually. How expensive is a second? Weak system, extra scrap needed for initial purchases. Okay, so we need 40 scrap to get both weapons online, and then we should be able to start doing something to weaken them first. Well, distress to begin with. Give them fuel. Okay, fuel for scrap, acceptable. Doesn't do anything amazing for us, but it is acceptable. We have a store down there as well. Rebel Scout. We will intervene to try and defend it. Okay. Oh, they're going to go for counterboarding. Interesting. Well, we might as well try and do this. They're in O2. This was not your smartest of plans. And this means we are definitely going to try and take these out. Alright. Get healed. They don't have medical facilities on their ship. Alright, beam me across. We are going to take out their pilots, because that makes the most sense. Don't want them escaping on us. Also, our NG friend should probably fix O2. Alright, one down. With the crew dead, we quickly salvage what we can. Perfect. And we get a bunch of more scrap as well. Perfect. Alright. Both weapons are now online. We should also beam people back, because, you know, we wouldn't want to lose them on a random ship in the middle of nowhere. Alright, one down. We're going to go here first, though, to try and maximize the amount of scrap we have for the store. Now, well. I mean, the only reason we go to the store is to basically heal up 2 hit points, so we're going to ignore it. We'll head off this way, go through the nebula, and see if we can maximize things that way. We still would like level 2 shields. Oh boy. It's early enough, let's risk it. Well, that was a bad risk. Well, guess what? You're pilot now. Oh, well. Yeah. Never go with the spiders. Never go with the spiders. We can buy a bunch of fuel, and we probably should. There's a store up there. We're going to go down this way, though. Let's contact a cargo ship. We will offer our help. Gain some stuff. Gain a quest marker. We are going to be a little low on time to manage it, but I think we should be okay. Nebula slowed down. Nebula slowed down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we'll do it this way round. Intruders on board, you say? Have you not realized what ship this is? Where are the intruders? They're over there. There are multiple of them, though. This is a problem. But we can fix that. We can repair the ship later. That's not a problem. Back you go. Back you go. Alright. Fair 2-on-2 fight. Mantises will win this. Although Martin's giving it his best effort to die anyway. Okay, and now If we could stop you harming our weapon system, that would be appreciative. Also, we could probably afford to power O2 right now. Right. Close all doors. You head back there and give it a bit of time. Yes and no. But I've not generally played this game modded at all in any large capacity. I only really got back into it in the last month or so. Right, we also could do with some healing happening. And put you back in the teleport room. Okay, so going to the store really doesn't get us anything. 3, 4... Don't think we'd have enough time to do this. 1 proper jump, 2 proper jumps, 3 proper jumps, 4 proper... Actually, we might. Alright, we'll do this. We'll gamble with this. If it turns out we end up having a harder encounter at the end, so be it. Mantis, you say? How splendid! Let's put your O2 on fire. And in fact, let's go and attack your pilot. Oh, Mantis and Energy. This does not bode well for you. Especially as you have no healing. I mean, we do, but you're the only 2 people on your ship, so... Okay. Let's get out of there before all the oxygen goes away. And, you know, let's actually heal you up. Using said oxygen, of course. Okay, so jump to there. Asteroids. Seems fun. We're just going to beam straight across and take out your... We don't want to take out their shields because obviously we need to have these people alive for a bit. These again don't have healing, so we should be okay here. Okay, we got it. We got a stun bomb. Also, you are pushing the edge of survivability right now. Apparently one of those was slightly better at combat. But good news is Martin's nearly level up, so that will help. Also, somebody needs to fix the doors. We'll do that later because, you know, safer places to do things. But that is 3 ships we have cleared. And a stun bomb, which again is a missile that does no damage. Not the worst thing for what we're trying to do, I guess, but... Alright, clouds and space. Got it. Accept the bribe or attack the pirate. We're going to attack the pirate. They have, unfortunately, got the ability to regenerate their crew. This is unacceptable, and we will have to fix this. Mantis Human is a bit of a better option for them. We don't have enough power to do that right now. We do need that on. Right, Need to kill this before they start regenerating, otherwise we've got problems. Got it! Okay, so 2 fuel, 1 missile, 15 scrap. And a bit more scrap. Joel, how do you let the ship get this damaged? You have one job. Keep the ship working. Also, there is a level up, I believe. And we're nearly at the amounts of scrap required for us to go to level 2 shields. Which we clearly need on the basis that we're definitely not going to be harming a lot with this ship. Okay. Jump. We are going to go to our quest location, and then we're going to have a problem. Because if we go to the quest location, we are going to have the rebel overrun. But we'll hope for a reward that's worth it. Give them the requested 4 fuel, 13 scrap. That was not worth it. Ah. Found the exit beacon, but the rebels have got here first. They have a ship with 2. Yeah, a ship with 2. We are going to beam across and try and deal with this, but not sure this is going to work out for us. 2 mantis versus 2 humans, though, should be in our favour. Depends whether they got a third. And they might. Alright, their O2's been bombed. Our pilots are out. And I don't think we're going to be able to kill that before they regenerate a troop. I might be wrong. Nope. Prepare to beam out. Yeah, that's not going to work. Alright. Our FTL drives out. Ah. Alright, more firebombs. Actually, we could have done that to try and steal the ship. All 3 crew members are out. A bunch of warning lights. That quest, not worth it, I think is what we've established from that. Definitely not worth it. Okay. Well, that was us attempting the Mantis for a little bit. Let's go and press the good old random button, I think. See what we come up with. There we go. Man of War, we have done it with this one, I believe. This is the... Yeah, we've done it with this one. Until we get something we haven't done it with. Alright, stealth ship. Done it. The SS not appearing. Okay, so we have dual lasers, we have a mini beam, we have cloaking to start with. We also have a chance to negate hits. We have long-range sensors, but we have no shields to start with. And the initial shield purchase, I believe, is ridiculously pricey. In fact, we don't have shields to even buy at this point. We have to go to a store and pick that up. So yeah, this could be entertaining. Let's see how this goes. We will attack the rebels because there's a chance of us getting a double. But yeah, no shields. Dual lasers target their weapons. They could potentially try and board us as well. They have a boarding... No, that's an anti-boarding drone. Right, weapons down. Our engine was hit. And let's see how big this mini beam is. It is not very big at all, but we should at least get 4 rooms with this. Nicely done. And it doesn't especially matter where we fire it in this case. Boom. Alright, 10. We're then going to steal the civilian supplies because we need them. Okay, undetected possible ship there. We're going to go there because possible ship means we can possibly kill it. Autonomous scout. And they're going FTLing. So let's try and take out their piloting. And they've already set the ship on fire because we have no shields. The lasers focusing on that then seems like a reasonable idea because we do not want drones doing that to us. Mini beam, we're going to knock out their... I need to knock out their piloting, really. That'll do. System broken. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to get bad. They're going to escape. Also, we could probably afford to fix that as well. Nope. Well, that was a waste. Alright, get OT fixed though. I'll get some healing done, and yeah, lament the fact that we don't have shields. I do have power that I could have put into engines, actually. That's something I should be doing. Yeah, that's the way to do it. We gotta get up to 30% evasion, which is nice. Not going to go there. We're going to go this way. We will explore the asteroid field and come up with 4 missiles and some scrap. There is a store. We will visit the store as late as we can get away with. Weapons are charged but not firing yet. Intervene to defend the outpost. He who controls the doors controls space itself. This is very possible, however, we have no shields. And arguably, he who controls the shields does even better. We're gonna, because of that drone, we need to actually scout now. And in fact, let's try and take out the drones first. Alright, drone's damaged. Mini beam. Setting that on fire is useful, but we've also got our own counter fire going on. Hull at 75. Alright, knocked out that drone at last. Mini beam. Let's go with that. Looks quite good. Ran right into the shield, of course. This is a useless thing. Alright. Wait for charging weapons, or wait for that drone to come back online. It is a wild Cyril. I think we should be okay from here, though. Certainly are now. Boom. Alright, scavenge some scrap, scavenge some scrap. Scrap. Okay, go and repair the med bay because eventually we'll need that. Okay, that's as much vented as I feel safe doing. That as well, probably. And let's see. So we can go here and potentially pop back to the store, so let's do that. It's not a bad bribe. Yeah, we'll take that. We've taken some damage, so that'll allow us to potentially repair 5 of it. and replace the fuel, we need to go and do this. Yeah, shields cost 125. Ion Blast 2 is a good weapon, as we know. Shield Charge Booster kind of worthless for us at this point. Burst 2 would be nice. Can we sell anything for Burst 2? Could potentially sell off the long-range sensors, but I actually kind of like having those. The real question is, could we actually get away without buying shields this level? 125 needed. Exit beacon there. We wouldn't be able to get back to it. No, we need to buy the shields, unfortunately, so we can't afford to buy a good weapon. Hiring a crew member for scrap is normally okay for us, but not right now. Full glass cannon. That's kind of what we're doing. We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. Unless we absolutely have to. In which case we will. Right. And might as well fire this because at the moment Zoltan shields will be affected by that. And then it's just a case of avoiding the missile. Actually, there's no more point in trying to avoid the missile. We don't have shields anyway. But it slows down all their other weapons. Actually, we'll do that. Alright, those Ultons are down. Our weapon's resistive to damage, thankfully, which is nice. Alright, mini beam, which is not ready yet. Got it. Wrong weapons being prioritized is not good for us. Also, our cloak's down, which is not good. Let's close the doors. Immediately a fire starts off. I mean, to be fair, we don't need it as much because I don't have that many crew and a lot of our systems aren't important. But at this point, yeah, we need to go and fix O2. Okay. They offer us a Mantis. Given how badly damaged we are, this is probably worth taking. We'll accept the offer. O2 is for the weak. Well, I do have access to the Lanius Cruiser. We could go without oxygen in its entirety, but... Also, I just realised we've had Lanius because normally you need 4 crew members to do things in this. We don't have shields yet, so he's got no real job other than sticking on the doors. Also, he spends ages repairing everything, so I'm not sure he's... Yeah, this is not necessarily the best of deals. But eventually we'll have shields, and then he might become relevant to something. And you never know, we might still get some teleportation shenanigans. If we don't get back, we will end up losing that. And we'd rather not do it. So, jump. Next sector. So we can go NG or Rebel. We're probably going NG just on the basis that we could really do with some help. Alright, ship up and ship down. Let's go ship down because there's no way back from that. Yeah, we'll accept the bribe. That seems more than acceptable to me. So we need 34 scrap in order to get shields as a purchasable thing. Mantis. What are they armed with? Heavy laser. And a beam weapon that we don't care about too much. I say we don't care about it. Yeah, let's delay them now. Because actually they've also lowered our engines for the moment. Alright, mini beam, let's go. And what's the best place to take out? Probably this. Although it doesn't take any critical systems. And the shield's up before it hits the O2. Alright, dual lasers back on there. Do not want their beam firing. And boom. Alright, 1 and 11. Getting there. Our ship is really feeling the no shields thing. I'm actually kind of tempted to fight them because we do need scrap. Alright, what are they armed with? Ion lasers. They also have teleporters. We only need one person into weapons, that's not great. But that's fine, we can work with that. Alright, that fires. Mini beam can go and deal with that. Shield back up before the weapons were hit, but hey, they can't dodge right now. And hey, one member of their crew is dead. Dual lasers on there. Oh, and it's on fire as well. Ooh, okay, maybe. It's not impossible that we could get a kill here. I timed that abysmally. Alright, fine. Medium's ready. Still not able to kill them, and they're about to get their healing back. Oh no, they've given up. Oh, he's given up. Dual lasers on the hell. I'm a master of timing. Alright, I think we're just going to have to try and kill them. By blowing their ship up, I mean. Alright, 6 hit points remaining. But we got a lot of scrap for that. We can now afford shields. If we can find a store that sells shields. Alright, moving to assist. We have another fight to prepare for. Okay. Up there. Our O2's out. Our healing's out because I didn't bother doing that before the last time. So this could be entertaining. You go off and... actually... You get into piloting. You fix that. You beam across and take the fact that you've got no oxygen to heart. For the moment. Evasion. Shields. And let's mini beam across 4 systems. Alright, so O2's back online. That's at least encouraging for that part of it. You'll eventually suffocate and respawn, but it's not a major hassle for us right now because your ship is kind of doomed. was about to say, with NG, with Mantis fixing it, that was going to be a slow job. And the NG give us some fuel. That is nice of them. Would have loved for that to have been a random engineer on the go, but hey. Alright, let's actually go and fix everything at this point. Oh yeah, might need some power for that. We also might need power for the shields, actually, come to that. Alright, return, and... still no stores. Participate in the study? We're being held hostage. Intruders on board, you say? Well, in that case, prepare to be deoxygenated while we attempt to fight this. Alright, mini-beam might as well be on for the moment. Oh wait, you're boarding us with NG. You're actually boarding us with NG. Yeah, 2 on 1. I'd take those odds. Yeah, we have A2 currently online, so that's fine. And open the doors. Alright, dual lasers. Mini beam. Meanwhile, fire detected. Let's hope he survived the oxygen in this room for a little bit. We're on 1 hit point. This is probably it. They have no weapons at the moment. That's the only thing going for us right now. One hit point. There needs to be a store now. 20 scrap. Anti-ship fire drone. Perfect. Exactly what we needed in this position. The good news is... oh no, this is the wrong one. No, the tough little ship thing is the Kestrel. Not this. Alright. You can go and get healed because you need it. And wait quite a while for you to actually fix the engines you're supposed to be a master at. Okay, so no shields, 1 hit point, 178 scrap. Two stores. Perfect. Let's go to store this one. Oh, it's awesome. They don't have shields, though. Oh, they have some really nice stuff here, though. Oh, dear. This is a problem. Okay. The weapon pre-igniter and a flak 1 would be ridiculously good. And we can afford it. Oh, this is a mistake. We're going weapon-free ignition, that, and we're fixing as much hull as we can. Okay, so we now need to get our weapons upgraded. Or we just attack people with a flat cannon. That's also an option. Because it is so good. Alright. Ship here. Exit. We can potentially get to the other store. We're not going to be able to buy shields again, but you know. We don't need shields. This has been established. We use cloaking to attempt to access, and that fails because it almost always does. Flat cannon then. But just instant fire weapons is so good. Unfortunately, they have a defense drone, or attack drone, which actually is dealing with us quite nicely. Probably. Yeah, this drone is just not gonna live. No, we're gonna have to escape this one. Well, thankfully, we just hit that. Ion is not a problem. We don't mind ions. We even got some evasion bonuses. Now we have cloaking back. That's us a little time. Both missed. Perfect. Alright, dual lasers, take those out. Because the only weapon they got is ion, so we're not too worried about that. It's everything else that's bothering us right now. Engine's on fire. We're safe at the moment. As long as we keep that drone down, we're fine. No, let's start actually taking out the pilot because it's fed up of missing. So again, we miss. There we go. That should stop any misses going forward. And might as well. Alright, back on 6 hit points. Bunch of scrap. So, one weapon upgrade would be that. We could then... Yeah, okay, so this allows us to go dual lasers and flak, which is pretty good. Oh, except as long as we have no oxygen. I mean, we've established we don't need oxygen. Not really, if we're honest. Perform a scan of the area. Okay. So, preloader. Let's see how good this is going to be for us. And we're then going to... They don't have any attack flacking things, so let's instead go here. Not the worst. I was hoping it would knock out the shields a bit as well, but... The flak regenerates quite quickly. Focus up. Actually, I think we can also fire with this at the moment. Because this is keeping them pinned. Alright, trying to escape. Well, let's see if we can stop that. We should be able to just stop it by our actual attacks, but you know. Alright, still on 6 hull. So we hop to the store, hop back. I'm not sure we can do anything at the store, but you never know. We'll at least find out whether we should have gone this way. Hull laser 2. Some crew members. Alright, not the worst. I mean, actually, freeloader wouldn't be too bad, but we already got quite a lot of stuff anyway. Let's take us out of the red, and let's head on to the next sector. And badly save up for shields. Sector 3 with no shields at the moment. No upgrades to our evasion, but a massive attack upgrade. And also not healing my troop people as well. That's another thing. We shall explore the asteroid field, and we do in fact gain some additional scrap. Getting the mini-meme online as well means we're going to have a very strong initial strike. And then we will basically be the glass cannon. How far are we from that? 35. So we need not that much more power to get all of our weapons online. And we have a store coming up. Alright, aid the civilian ship. Not today. Alright, we need absolutely take out these shields as much as we can, and then we're countering with the flak, so... Missed. Oh well. Flak damage it is then. Shields on to buy us some time. Auto fire I don't mind, both on shields for the moment. All misses, all misses. Sensors down. You can't see them anymore. This is going to be abysmal. Alright. We still have less than one Shadowhawk. It's fine. It's fine, you know. We just got to kill them before they can kill us. It's not as if they've got missiles and ability to nullify our evasion completely. It's all fine. Plus armor, indeed. We're on 5 hit points. And we now have enough to actually have all our weapons active at the start, which is what we're going to do, even though we should buy shields. But it's 125. We need to focus on what we can do right now. Alright, go in, heal up. And go and fix our sensors, because we might as well find out what people are doing. But yeah, now we've got quite a lot of good stuff here. So dual lasers, flak to take out initial shields, mini beam to do some damage. This can work, at least for the time being. It might not be brilliant going forward for very much longer, but it can work. Preloader is awesome. We know we're going to get the first strike on everything. Absolutely. I mean, we can only have 3 weapons on this ship, and to be fair, we don't have the power capacity at the moment to make them good. But yeah. Alright. Let's go. Oh, we need to probably heal up. I'd like to go and get some more scrap first, but actually, we probably do want to just spend some points and heal. Shields 125. Nothing we want to sell. Alright, we'll put ourselves up to 15 hull. And we'll hope that's going to be good enough for the time being. Distress signal, but we can go here first. So we will. We will explain that we're friendly. And they will just leave. Rah. Distress signal then. Long range sensors run another scan. We can save the drone somatic or save the NG. We'll save the NG. 18 scrap and another crew member. Well, I mean, an NG crew member is never a bad thing to have, really, but we would have liked more scrap. I think we want to... No, we're still going to save because we still need that 125 for shields, but... Nope. Automated drone. But, preloader. Unfortunately, they've stealthed first. And they got better stealth than us. Okay. Dual lasers. They actually don't have anything that we care about particularly, so... Flak. Boom. And yeah, keep the auto... I mean, it's bad habit generally to be keeping auto-fire on all the time, but in this particular case, there's not going to do any harm. Alright, another 26. So we can nearly manage it. We'll avoid the sun, because I don't think fire is a thing we care about at this point. Hail them. Accuses you of escorting refugees. Well, if you say so. Flak cannon. Dual lasers. Mini beam. Do not try to purchase a shield. That is impossible. Instead, realize there is no shields. There is only Dakka. I mean, you could always have more Dakka. This is a truth. Yeah, I think we want to not necessarily have the mini beam currently active, but we'll see if... There we go. Alright, no evasion for you. That beam weapon would absolutely destroy us, so we're just gonna do that. Anti-combat drone, 31, contact the refugee ship. That was a good haul of scrap. That was a good haul. Let's keep going. Intruder on deck. Do we want a Mantis crew member? I mean, this gives us 2, and that means we potentially have teleport shenanigans available. But the NG are going to have drones galore. We'll give them up. I don't need an extra crew member at this point, and this actually gives us the ability to shield. Okay. Please have shields. Shields. Okay, well, we'll check what else we can buy here, but... Anti-drone goes away. Hacking's fun. None of those are... Well, scrap recovery is nice, but... Shields, and let's fix our hull back to 15 for the moment. Okay, we now have a shield. We can't power the shield, unless we do this, but we have some marginal protection against the elements. Get rid of a distress beacon. Search the area. Find some stuff. And that is useful because that gives us the extra power bar so we can actually put our engines back up a bit more. Okay. Do you really need them anymore? Yes! I think we do. We can sell 10 missiles for 30 scrap. That is absolutely acceptable. And we're probably at the point where we want to start thinking of upgrades. But actually, let's do this first. Gives us a 34 upgrade. So that gives us 94% evasion per turn we pop our shields, which nearly is everything. Alright. NG Homeworlds or NG Control? We will go to the Homeworlds. And see what we can do. Distress signal. Search for the ship. Salvage what we can and move on. Okay. So I guess what we're saving up for now is level 2 shields. What's the cost of that actually? 50. So it's only 100 to get to level 2 shields. And until we get better weapons, that's kind of... Alas, he chose poorly. We in fact did choose poorly. Alright. So, flak on weapons, dual lasers on shields, see if that hits. And as it does, we go badonk. We've also been boarded. This will probably go badly for you. Yeah, didn't want that minion in the fire. Turn the auto off too late. Although apparently it's still auto-firing anyway. Yeah, let's get you out of there. Get you healed. Actually, do that way round rather than have to wait for things. Right, return to key positions, and you also need some healing. Save positions. Okay. 52 scrap. There is another store available. We will go here and then to the store and see if there's anything else we can buy. Explore the field. Up to 80 scrap. Oh, we could go here as well, actually. And we're not quite trapped off, so this works. We will accept their offer of surrender. There we go. Gain some scrap. So, 99 scrap into the store. What is available here that we might be interested in? Do we have any drones or things? Not really. No new weapons. Hacking's fun. We could do some hacking shenanigans. It's the only thing we're kind of interested in at this stage. Yeah, no worries. But we're exactly one away from just going up to level 2 shields. And honestly, the hacking's good, but I don't think it's quite that good at the moment. So we're on 15 health. I think 15 is fine for the time being. Move to assist. And make sure we got that on. Okay. Dual lasers on shields, flak on shields as well. Mini beam on just about everything that we can. Too late. Flak on weapons, dual there. Some evasion needed. Alright, more flak. They can't avoid us at the moment, so this should be good. And just do that. Boom. Still on 15 health. Attempt to contact the NG. We gain 3 fuel. And we have enough for level 2 shields. Alright, we are slightly more unstoppable than we were previously. And also, I think we need to just recalibrate the crew a little bit, move them around to there. Because faster shield regen could be useful. Alright, there is a ship there, and a ship there. We're going to go and deal with... Oh, actually. Yep, nearly trapped ourselves. That could have been fun. We'll go up there then. We shall respond. Sure, this is not a trap at all, is it? Definitely not a trap. 2, 3. Okay. In exchange for our react improvement, I mean, more energy is always nice, and that would give us up to maximum. 2 fuel's a bit costly, but we'll do that. That's fine. But 34% dodge. There is a stall there, there is a distress there. We do have the time to do both, so distress signal first. Immediately detect the pirate ship. It seems this beacon was a trap. How dare you trap us like that? Eat preloaded stuff. And your O2's down. Enjoy. Right, mini beam. O2's still down. Collect the engines, dual laser shields. Oh, that is a good surrender offer though. 5, 5, and 22. I mean, they are basically dead anyway, I think, but we'll accept this. And some good engine repairs. I actually realised you're actually a pilot, or at least your skills base is pilot. We're going to retrain you. It's going to be fine. Okay, to the store. We may pick up some hit points, but we may not. Laser Charger Mark II. Again, we don't have anything we really want to sell. At least not enough that's going to make a difference to this. Because the dual shot laser is not the worst weapon in the world, and we'd have to invest a bit into upgrades if we went that way. So I think what instead we're going to do is going to buy 2 more hit points just to put us up above 15 again. And we're going to head to the not quite exit. We're going to secure the cache instead. Gives us a defense drone we don't need. Board the station, look for survivors. We found a survivor. Engines and also repair enhancements. How good's our current engine person? Better. Well, you're on sensors. And overall, things are looking not too bad. Alright. Slug-controlled nebula is going to be horrible. But, let's see. So we have preloaded, we have ability upgrades. So 160 is the next sort of threshold that would allow us to go to level 3 shields. And we do have our quest beacon down there actually. So we'll go to the quest beacon first. See if we can actually finish things off. See if someone will sell for us. No, it is a thing. And also our new person's under mind control. We knew they were a traitor. We just knew it. And we're going to mini beam that. Okay. Keep an eye on that weapon firing. Dual lasers, flak gun. Dual lasers, flak. And we have slightly faster weapons now. Alright, no more evasion for you, and your shields are on fire. Intruders detected. We don't approve of that. Especially not the ones that are hurting our weapons right now. Alright, 36 scrap. Quest and then 2 stores available. So this should be quite good for us. Was it a trap? Darn it! Why is one of our people a traitor, and why do we have so many of them on board? Well, in there we go. Then we're just going to vent you all. This is why you don't need O2. It just encourages people to beat you up on your ship. Alright, so who did we actually lose of importance here? We lost our engine person, but thankfully... Oh, darn it, you're an okay pilot. Darn it, I thought you were engines. No, you are engines, though. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, well, that was a complete waste of ours and everybody else's time. Moving on. Charge laser. Power 2, shots per charge 1. Charge 2 times, each getting extra projectile. So eventually becomes a 2-powered 3-shot weapon. Doing 1 each, which isn't the worst, and strictly speaking, if we were to compare that to our dual lasers, so it's basically 1 extra shot for 1 extra power, ultimately, and it's on a slightly faster charge cycle. Yeah, okay, I think we can do that. Self-defense drone, because we don't need that. Leaves us with 115. Reconstructed teleport would be fun, but we don't have it. I don't think we necessarily need any additional crew here. So I think the only thing we might do is go for something like hacking. And then buy an extra power bar so we can manage the charge laser going forward. Yeah, so we need another 45 scrap to finalize that, but I think we should be able to get that reasonably quickly. We live and we have double shields. Alright, well let's hack the... Actually, no, we want to hack the shields. If we're going to do that. And flak goes... also goes to the shields. Alright, begin the hacking. Charge laser, fire weapons. Alright, continue to flak. Continue to flak. Also, save the NG. Alright, cloak again. More flak. Drain their energy. Alright, fire. And have the flak firing at their weapons. The other nice thing about the hack, of course, is they can't actually use the doors while that's going on. Alright, engine bay's on fire. Flak shields, charge lasers. Quizzy's nearly dead, so let's get you back out there. They flee. They miss. We go evasion. Now everything's on fire. They literally just beam on to die. You, however, might be dead here if I don't get to you. No! Whoops. That was needless, but he wasn't critical crew member, I guess. Whoops. Well, we'll let the O2 recover and then we'll see about some repairs. Because a few of them are needed at this point. Also, welcome to Shield GT. Alright, we're going to have one more chance to try and kill ourselves, and then I'm going to call it a stream once we get the repairs done. And we need 17 more to get all well weapons preloaded again. So let's head up to here. Okay, Rebel Rigger with missiles, and yeah, we can do that. Drones are a bit more annoying, but hey. Alright, flak away. Charge away. We're also going to hack the shields. But we'll wait until we have a fully charged thing to do that again. Well, is the flak ready? Alright, begin drain. Fire and fire. I may only be one shot, but I actually want to try and knock that down. Get that going again. Let's go back to this. Black online, charge ready, fire. Begin the hack, begin the flak. We probably need the extended hack before too much longer. Alright. Flak there. Go there. And they are unfortunately avoiding us quite well now. Well, I said one more chance to kill myself. It's kind of happening. Let's start draining. And go in for the all-out attack. Miss almost everything. 4 health. Well, I mean, I'd be inclined to run here, but I did say this is going to be the last one, so we're probably going to have to fight this one out just on that basis. Maybe the charged laser wasn't the best plan. But he's avoiding everything we're doing at the moment. You know what? I should have hacked. I should have hacked piloting. Oh well. The SS not appearing. Bought shield. Did not buy DACA. And as such, we fail. 1963. We ended with... yeah, not even one of my best attempts in the stealth cruise. I still haven't won with this yet, because it's really annoying to start with, as you can see. But hey. Alright, well, thanks for... what's good about Charge 1? What it does allow you to do, though, is just build up shots a lot quicker, and basically fire a set of 3 rather than a set of 2. But basically, it's a case of 3 shots every 12 seconds versus 2 shots every 10. So technically speaking, it is better, but it doesn't feel that way when you need it to charge, and when it gets disrupted, it goes back down to the needing full lot. Again, on auto fire, it probably would just fire the 1 shot every 6 seconds, which we'll see. Anyway, yeah, probably not the best of decisions, but we did need to upgrade the other gun. So I shall catch you another time for additional streamage and things. So until then.